Okay, welcome back once more. And this section we're going to be talking again about anchor elements, but this time we're going to be using it within a paragraph. So sometimes you have this paragraph, and then you need to be able to like link maybe something in that paragraph, a word or the whole of the paragraph, to something else. Maybe you make reference and then you want to mention that reference so that users can. You see this a lot, especially in Wikipedia, where you are reading a particular word and see that one of the words is highlighted so that you can click on it and get more information about it for reference purposes. And that's exactly what we're going to be doing right now within our paragraph. So you can have a paragraph links and then you can have these links inside a paragraph. Let's do a typical example of how that will work. So let's say, for instance, we have this eat here, and then we could just wrap this eat alone with an anchor tag. How cool is that? You can see everything still behave as normal. And then what we could do is put an attribute href in there, and you can see immediately the it there have been linked directly. So we can provide any URL concerning it into that space. So for instance, let's just Google it and let's see what we could find. And we are seeing so many just it, different it, definition of it. I think this is fine. Let's pick the definition of one. And then we could pick this. And then we could go back to our code, and in the URL we could just put that in there. And then when the user click on this, then it can be taken to that URL. Now, another attribute you will see within this URL is this target attribute. What does this target attribute does? So the idea is this, because right now we're not providing any kind of target. But we want to control how this URL is being opened within our page. So what blank is saying is that, okay, when you are opening this URL for this user, I want you to open them in a blank URL, in a new web browser, in a new web page. And that is what target is going to do for us. So we could say target and then we put it blank. And then when the user open it, because we are sending them to a new URL entirely, so we don't want them to be disengaged on our page. So we just want to like, okay, go to it and go and learn about it. So it's open a new page for them or a new tab entirely, and they can go check it out. When they're done, they close it, they're back on our page. So if we don't put that in it, if we click on it, it could just like reload our website, and we don't want that because we want to keep our user engaged and not take them off our pages. And that is what the target does. So, and you can see, you can read up all of those things, but literally this is what is happening here. And I will make another example. You could even wrap the whole of paragraph in, say, let's do that. Let's wrap the whole of this paragraph in an anchor tag. The whole of this paragraph now. And then if I give it an href, so you can see the whole of this paragraph is now a link. And then you can put the link where you want them to go here. You can even maybe a whole sentence into a link. Let's do that now. So let's say we wrap this whole sentence into a link. And then we can put the href again to tell it where to go. And you can see just one sentence here, one word here, and the whole paragraph here. And that's how amazing linking is, and that's how simple it is to use it within your page. So you could just, I'll reset this code and then you can solve this problem. You can go through it, read about it, and then you could solve what they need you to solve here, and then you can move forward. So practicing this, what I'm doing there is just like explaining and giving you the context and different ways you can use this. You understand? So, but if you run this my code, it will not pass what is here. So for you to pass, and run this test, you need to be able to like follow the instruction. What does it want you to do? So what they want us to do here is nest the existing A element within a new P element. Do not create a new anchor tag. The new paragraph should have the text that says view more cat photos, where cat photos is a link and the rest is a plain text. So the instruction here is nest the existing A element within the new P element. So the existing A element, which is this one, and then they want you to create a new distance in around them. Then the new paragraph should have text that say view more cat photos. So where cat photos is a link and the rest is just plain text. So just like what we did here, all of these, this it is a link, the rest is a plain text. Kitty Ipsum is a link, and then the rest is a plain text. So the same thing you need to do here, and then you can pass your test. So I will not solve this right here, so I'll just leave it to you for you to solve, and then you can practice. If you run into any trouble, just you can get help. There are a lot of help here that will help you get your code run, or just post in my comments, and then I'm going to help you with it. Thank you very much. See you in the next one.